Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
I didn't realize till I turned to the camera right then to wave that I'm a horrible beef jerky person. And this is terrible, and I have to rectify it. Make sure you wait for the animation to finish, lest DSI fix crash your game. If you just run up to a bonfire, like all willy-nilly, all bursting with humanity, and you're like, I'm gonna turn back into a pretty human, and you do it too fast, sometimes it freezes, or you get stuck there, and that's it. Miyazaki wins. It's his own weird version of copy protection? I don't think that's the right word. You know, when game developers used to put shit in video games to fuck with you if you cheated and pirated it. Anti-piracy. No? DSI fixes it. Miyazaki, you're a fucking idiot. Alright, what are we doing? We need to go kill skeletons. I don't like skeletons. I don't like Framped either. Oh god, you don't think he heard me, did you? If we're gonna kill skeletons, we need... Why are you an occult? I could warp to the Sunlight Parish because I need to visit Andre of Astora, but I don't feel like editing out a 5-second loading screen. So let's run there together, like we used to, like a family. The thing about skeletons is they don't like sticks. Now, if you have a stick, but the stick happens to have a pointy end on it, like a spear, a lightning spear, you know, to be more specific, they don't mind that, because you can't poke a skeleton to death. They're made out of bones. Bones are apparently very resistant to being stabbed. I guess that makes sense, because when you stab someone, you're stabbing the meat that encases their bones. So, you need a blunt weapon. LOL. 420 blaze at no scope. Because apparently bones are weak to just getting the shit beat out of them, which makes sense because you break your bones. Sticks and stones are very efficient at doing the very same process I just described. And we have a club we found in Anne Orlando, but it's a cult, and that's not good. So we need this gentleman here to de-occult it down to a Divine Club +5. And there you go. Because if there's one thing skeletons hate more than sticks, it's holy sticks. Like, if you ever been in a church where they pass around the little thing that you're supposed to put money in, because Jesus needs money, it's sometimes on a long stick, and it's like a basket at the end, and they hold it in front of your face while everyone sits around and silently judges you, because that's what church is. But if you were to take that stick off of the offering tray / basket, and went to a graveyard, and there would happen to be a skeleton there who was moving all about, Jason in the Argonaut style, and just hit him right in the back of the head with it, he wouldn't be happy. Skeletons generally aren't happy to begin with, but it wouldn't make his day any better. So anyway, we want this equipped. Now the question is, do we still fast roll? And I would test that, but then I'd fall out of an elevator. Let's find out. Oh, nope, that's a medium roll, and the side of it, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. We're going to have to take our hat off. Our hat that we love, and is the best hat in the game, I'm sorry. When we're done killing skeletons, we won't need this club anymore, and then we can put our helmet back on. But until that day comes, I'm sorry. Hey, Pyro Man, Pyro Joe, how you doing? I talk shit about you, but it turns out you have a very active fan base. I still don't have any attunement slots. He's like, well, there are rings that give you attunement slots. I'm like, shut up, stupid. Oh, Pyro Joe. Will you ever win? Alright, what are we doing? We're leveling up resistance. 53 is a good amount of resistance to have. Do we need items to fight skeletons? No. I say no. All we need is our Estus and our Devil May Care attitude. And our +5 Divine Club. Framped, you lazy fucking tart. I don't know. I feel like tart is an insult, right? It's very British. Okay. Oh, skeletons. You poor calcium-enriched, marrow-filled assholes. You have no fucking idea the ass whipping is coming after you with this here club. They can't handle it. The thought of the thing. They fall in a fucking pile. They're like, why did this happen? It's like, you got hit with a Divine Club. And then I heard Skeleton Bob say something I thought I'd never hear. I want to go home. To the graveyard. Okay. We're going to go down in the catacombs. We're going to kill skeletons and a necromancer and floating heads that explode. Although technically we don't kill them. They blow themselves up. I kill those who kill themselves. Oh, you going to parry me? Well, parry this, you dumb shit. Oh, I'm a fucking skeleton. I got a scimitar like Sinbad the Sailor. Order. In my mind, Sinbad the Sailor is Bluto from Popeye, because in the cartoon where Popeye meets Sinbad the Sailor, he was Bluto, or Brutus. I don't... That whole dichotomy is very strange to me, the Brutus-Bluto split. That could be one of them things, them parallel universe thing. Have I already been down here? Why the hell did I come down here? What the fuck was I trying to prove? That's the problem when you take 5 months between episodes of a YouTube series. Like, even I've forgotten the canon. You're like, the standard issue Resistance playthrough, you clearly went down there in episode 5. By the way, worst episode ever. It was completely out of character for Locutus. And I must say, your character's resemblance to Patrick Stewart is passing at best. Yeah, well, your resistance to not being an asshole is low. Easily duly noted. I would take your petty insult and file it in an Excel spreadsheet. What? The stereotypical nerds use Excel spreadsheets. What am I doing? Fighting skeletons. Everyone knows you just fall down the catacombs. And just don't give a shit about nothing, son. Estus for days. Should we summon Paladin Leroy, our good friend and confidant? Look at him. God bless his fucking heart. Of course I'm going to summon him. He deserves love, too. Love is a battlefield. Alright, Paladin Leroy. This is a regulation running to the pinwheel boss fight, so I don't want any of your loose cannon antics. I got the Chief of Dark Souls riding my ass. The Mayor, Miyazaki, demanding answers. You've caused 60,000 souls worth of damage in one afternoon, and you still ain't caught the perk. He's like, come on, Chief. Come on, Chief, how am I supposed to work when you tie my hands? Like, I don't want to hear it, Paladin Leroy. And you get out there and you do your job. Look, I'm a pinwheel skeleton now. No, come back. My cosplay. Also, they're called wheel skeletons. This new character I've made up who's watching this playthrough, I don't care for him. I wish I hadn't created it. Paladin Leroy, my god. He's like, I'm wearing a lot of armor, stupid. Do you think he's named after Leroy Jenkins? I don't know. Did I tell you about my roommate who's always behind on the dank memes? And last year, he asked me to come over to where he was sitting with his iPad, and he was like, you gotta see this shit, dude, it's so funny. And it was the fucking Leroy Jenkins video. And like, I was so shocked and stunned. I didn't know how to react to him. Also, lightning spears for these. Oh wait, I forgot pinwheel can be dangerous when you're only leveling resistance. Paladin Leroy, take care of this. What did I summon you for? Hey, fake pinwheel. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes the real pinwheel either. Pinwheel, you're just so unliked. And Paladin Leroy did all the work. Good job. You better not invade me later. And he's like, I'm gonna. What mask did we get? Mask Ode to Child. Lord of Mercy. Can I equip the Mask Ode to Child? This one gives you stamina regen, or is it increased equip load? What do you think? If that was your child, like, infanticide has never been more justified. Also, look at all these books laying next to this water. Fucking pinwheel doesn't know nothing about keeping no historical tomes. Doesn't know nothing about storing no periodicals. Alright, we're here. It's very dark. I hope there's no spooky skeletons. Look at that dead body. Alright, we ain't gotten everything that generates light. We don't even have Light Nagami following us around, telling us about his machinations. But that's okay. because we know what we're doing. We're going to follow these little things. We're going to walk past this here skeleton. I see you. Stop staring at me with them big old eyes. Alright, here's the shortcut, kids. You come over here and you fall down. Boom. I fell on that skeleton and he deteriorated. That's fucking hilarious. Then you come over here. And there's a spot where you can fall down. Right about here. Then you go down there. Oh, Jesus. You two fucking get a hobby. And then here's the bonfire. Look at that. Oh, kill me if you must, but I've already won. Oh, hey, buddy. Welcome to my fucking parlor. Guess what? Holy Club +5. He's like, what? You're cheating. That's cheating. The rules of nature. Okay, thank you. You'll notice that it wasn't the skeleton I was fighting that killed me. It was Ray. The big-ass skeleton had to sneak up. Now the two of them are going to go to the fucking forums and talk about how they pwned me. Joke's on you, assholes. I lit the bonfire. I didn't rest at it, though. Moment of truth. Let's see where this homeward bone takes me. Well, I was playing by Dark Souls 2 or 3 rules. But joke's on them, because now... Oh, wait. I can't. Yeah, that's right. Alright, cool. I forgot I had this shit. I have the right of kindling, which means I can reinforce my Estus Flask to 20 Estus Flask. Use one of these here twin humanities. Boom. Followed by a non-twin humanity. Is there a word for the opposite of twin? I feel like there's no specific term for it. Booyah. Then we're gonna kindle. That's the word. Detective John Kindle. Luckily, we can get back to where we died fairly quickly. We just gotta leave in the heart of the Divine Club +5. We just got to run down there fucking eastbound and down style. Framp still in a coma. I guess he's a ancient primordial serpent. He probably gets tired. He's like, wake me when Matlock is on. Like, Framp, you've seen every episode of Matlock like 20 times. It's like, yes, and I wish to enjoy a 21st viewing. Oh, you must link the flames so that I can make popcorn for when Return to Mayberry is shown. Like, I don't think Mayberry's canon in the Matlock. He's like, impossible. They both star Andy Griffith. Oh, that's my Frampton impression. I know y'all were waiting for it with bated fucking breath. Excuse me, sir. I'll be climbing down this ladder today. I know you don't appreciate that. He took the shortcut. He's like, I'm a skeleton. I can fall from any height. I'm like, no, that's specifically what happens to you when you fall from a height is your skeleton. It shatters to dust. To dust! An Elysian tale. I should play Dust and Elysian. God damn it! I got trolled by the fucking skeletons. Put this in the fucking epic fail montage. Somebody needs to make a Tenfey fail montage. I need more detractors. How am I ever going to be popular if enough people don't hate me? Let's see. If there isn't at least once a week a thread on V of people talking about Tenfey and other people going, oh, not video games, Sage for Eceleb bullshit, then why am I even doing this? If I can't make other people's lives worse, then why do anything on the internet? Okay, here's what we're going to do this time. Alright, we're going to run down here like mature adults. We are. Now the skeletons are going to throw fucking petulant fits because they're in the store and they want Nickelodeon Gak, and you're like, I'm not buying you Nickelodeon Gak. And it's like, but I want it. It's like, no. You can get some for your birthday. It's 2 months away. I want it. Nickelodeon Gak. That was a product that was released in the 1990s. And you know what? It was some good stuff. They weren't bad. I mean, it was Gacky and Nickelodeon. You know, two things every kid loved back in the 90s. See, we were running in the 90s because it's a new way we like to be. We were running in the 90s. So come on, baby. Run to me. Okay, we're getting down here. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're out there, Jerry, and we're loving every minute of it. I got 20 fucking Estus flasks. I ain't scared of shit. Secretly, I'm terrified of wheel skeletons. Don't tell the wheel skeletons that. Your fear gives them power over you. Alright, we're going to hop backwards and plunging attack. And this kills the wheel skeleton. Or maybe the rest of them didn't see us. You turn around. Turn around here and it's just 40 of them. There's 18 of them with a chassis hooked to them like a fucking semi-truck just chasing us. Alright, we're almost back to where we were. Why does Miyazaki love making you fall in these games and take unavoidable damage? There ain't no cat ring in this game. I guess there's a sorcery that lets you fall. And I guess he thinks it's mandatory. Alright. Back into the fray. How to save a life. I guess we'll kill the big skeletons on the way so they don't fucking group up on the bonfire and fucking take turns ruining our lives. I want to hit you with the R2, but the club's R2 attack, I plunge into the darkness. Fighting through the darkness, all is evil. Still, we must press on. I told him. The motherfucker got sacked. That's what I think of you, skeleton. And your way. Jesus fucking. How did I live? They sleep, but I lived. I don't know how I survived that fall. It was luck. The hate in my heart towards skeletons kept me going. Ow! The bonfire's right over here. God damn it. Fine, there you are. Come on, just rest at the fucking thing. Thank you. The shit I put up with. Okay, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Where the hell are we? There's a ladder around here somewhere. Patches the hyena lurks around these here corners. I just know it. Well, look at you. You bald-headed fuck. I was bald-headed before it was cool. We could go down there and get the damn skull lantern, but I feel like we could use echolocation and sonar. Now, we have to hug this wall because there's a creepy, like, dog skeleton man over there, and it's just a bad situation if we go over there. You'll notice that he temporarily tried to attack us. Alright, what you want to do here is run forward. Careful, there's a black knight lurking about with hate in his heart. Like, oh, how come a black knight gotta be full of hate? This isn't actually what I wanted, but okay. Hey, you. Hey, you. This is really bad situation. There he is. What a fucking right tosser he is. He's all fur coat, no knickers. That motherfucker. Phew, drink some water. These loading screens aren't that long. Why would I edit them out? Shut up. No, you're lazy when it comes to editing videos. Alright. We can do this without the fucking hand lantern. Alright. The hand lantern is for saps and suckers. Richard Sucker, more specifically. Which I think is the name of that nerd earlier who was degrading me. He's like, oh, kindly ask you not to drag the rich storied sucker name through the mud. Thank you. Like, I feel like your thanks are sarcastic. He's like, everything I say is sarcastic, stupid. I'm like, even this explanation? He's like, obviously, wink wink. Like, there's too much meta layers of irony. Where the fuck is the ramp? This place is not handicap accessible. It's an OSHA fucking nightmare. Is what it is. We just had to pick a spot and fall. Okay, right here. This is a good spot to be. There's another bonfire around here, and I'm means to activate it. Hey, buddy. There better not be any big old skeletons behind me. Oh, what did I specifically just say? And you're probably the worst enemy in this game. Which is saying a lot, because the other Souls games just have terrible fucking enemies. So the fact that Dark Souls 1's worst enemy is those things just goes to show how much better it is than the other ones. Like, those things are annoying and I hate them, but they're nowhere near as bad as... Now, see, this time No, I'm not at that bonfire. I'm at the previous one. Dark Souls, let's think. The worst enemies in each game. In Dark Souls 2, the worst enemy is probably the big fucking mace knights in the Dragon Aerie who have unlimited stamina and just swing their hammer forever. Maxwell himself with his silver hammer never swung it as much. And then in Dark Souls 3, I'm going to go out and say the worst enemy are those weird crocodile wolf monster things. Somehow I didn't die from falling down here, although I have no fucking idea where I am right now. I think the bonfire is right around this area, isn't it? Oh, hey, you! How you doing? Did you know nobody likes you and you're just the fucking worst? He's like, what? No, I didn't know that. Is this where the damn effigy shield is? Why are you out here? Are you just guarding that shield? You need a fucking hobby. What was I saying? No, I'm still not going to get the Skull Lantern. Alright, I have to prove a point now. Anyway, the big Crocomire from Super Metroid looking things that are like these giant wolf alligator things. They're just the fucking worst. They're everything that's wrong with Dark Souls 3 in one enemy. Because if you could take Bloodborne and put it in the machine from the movie Weird Science, and instead of some weird sexy genie woman coming out, it was a personification of the game itself, it would be those fucking enemies. Because they just Bloodborne it up all the goddamn time. They just lose their shit. I know you came into this playthrough to hear me rant about Dark Souls 3 enemies. Okay, let's get back down to that fucking bonfire, and maybe we can get there quick enough that we can rest at it. It's a war of attrition is what we're going through here. Hey, there you are. Yes, we did it. We win. We got the high score. Billy. I want to go human so Paladin Leroy will invade us. Wait, why do I give a shit if Paladin Leroy invades us? What am I going to get? His fucking armor and his big hammer I can't use, and his shield that gives you shitty health regen that I also can't use? No thank you. Alright. We're almost through this shit. There's some more dog skeleton men right there, but we're just going to pretend that they're not there. That's how you win in Dark Souls. How to win at Dark Souls. Do you remember those How to Win at Nintendo books? They were like bright red and bright green, and it was nothing but text, and they were like the worst GameFAQs walkthroughs ever. Because I had one of those as a kid, and I had Metroid, which is a game no child could possibly finish. And I remember I was like, oh boy, I can finally beat Metroid. It's in this here book. Gee whiz, golly. And so I loaded it up, and it was just like some guy's impassioned describing. It was like, okay, first of all, walk to the left, get the morph ball, then walk to the right, and eventually go up, I guess, I don't know, kill Ridley, kill Crad, kill Mother Brain, there, you're done. I'm like, this is not very helpful. It's like, just put in the Justin Bailey code like everyone else. Or if you're in the future, put in Narpa's sword. It makes you invincible. Was this Richard Sucker, the Petulant Nerd's like original job back in the 80s? He was like, yes, I try to teach ignorant youth how to succeed in Nintendo games. Whatever. I just beat the damn game. Playthrough's taking entirely too fucking long. In both real time and game time. I should have already been in the game by now. Alright, we don't need the glove for these guys because they're just tiny little pinwheels. Funny little pinwheels have no wings. You ever seen the animated Lord of the Rings movies? They're very odd and full of songs. I wanted to roll right there and I hit circle on my PS4 controller, but once again I'm going to blame DS4 Windows because it's emulating an Xbox 360 controller, and I can imagine that the slightest of delays took place. You know what item I did need before I came down here, and I hope I have at least a couple of, is blooming purple moss clumps. Something you can never have enough of. Because see these little fucking things? They love to toxify the shit out of you. Like assholes. Alright, there's a couple more pinwheel guys. We'll take care of them real quick. Excuse me, sir. I'll be stabbing you to death today. Hello, my name is Locutus. I'll be your stabber today. Alright. Lunging attack. We're going to try. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, you little assholes. Alright, we need some humanity. Oh, the humanity. But you gotta have humanity to make humanity. And by that I mean we need to get our humanity up to 10 to get our item find at its highest point. Plus, we could also stand to equip the covetous gold serpent ring. Just this once. Do we have purple? Yes, we have 2. Thank you. Thank you, Cleveland. Alright, you little fucks, give me a second. I got to go over here and shove some twin humanities up my ass. Alright, you little assholes, little smoke bastards, you want to fight? Huh, you want to fight? I can't hit you, you're so short. You're like Odd Job. Okay, what are we doing? First of all, turn the volume down. I have to max the game's volume setting because for some reason when you record with Shadowplay, it's super quiet to the point where I had to go in and like rip the video file's audio and then separately boost it in another program just to be able to hear it when I edit it together. Fucking humanity falling through the floor. There's some kind of metaphor, poignant metaphor about that, of the humanity falling through the floor. I don't know what it is right now, but Chaucer probably wrote about it. I feel like I credit too many things to Chaucer. What did he write? The Canterbury Tales? Nobody cares about the Canterbury Tales. Chaucer, you're a fucking hack. You know that? Now, Dickens, that's where it's at. See, these little baby skeletons represent the impoverished youth of, you know, the industrial revolutionary 1800s Great Britain, you know, and then poverty and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Oliver Twist, all the fun times. I'd like some more, please. Ow. I would like some more humanity, please. That one that dropped is all we're ever going to get. I could edit this out, but, I mean, isn't this the point of the video? You're like, no, the point... Oh, sorry. Wrong voice. No. The, supposed point of your playthrough, as you call it, was to beat the game leveling only the most useless stat, resistance. I don't believe anywhere in the video description was a promise of killing skeletons for humanity to drop. I'm like, you got me. You got me, Richard. What the hell? He's swinging a club like a drunkard. Alright. We're doing it. We're doing it, Jerry. Gimme! You gotta grab it before it falls through the floor. Is it better to use the spear? No, because the spear hits like one of them. If it was a partisan, which I think you can swing. Also, I don't know if you all heard it. If the mic picked it up, my phone bleeped and blooped. So somebody's texting me. Probably my roommate. Gonna run to the store. Do you want to ride? I mean, the store has items that I could use. They would be so helpful to have right now. And I have money with which to purchase them. And by items, I'm referring to beverages. And by beverages, I'm referring to beer. But I am also in the middle of recording... Oh god, 2 humanity. Of recording a Dark Souls video for the Tenfey channel, which is sorely lacking in content. What are you little fuckers doing over here? Right, the spawn rate is fucking abysmal, and it's because y'all have been hiding over here. Too stupid to pathfind your way over to where I was. You know what I could do? Because I'm a professional, and this is a professional YouTube channel. Shut up, Richard. It is. What I could do is I could stop right here. Now, hold on. I can hear you all gasping in horror and as your mouse pointer flies over to the unsubscribe button. But hear me out. I could stop recording right here, but not publish this as an episode just when I get back from the store. I could pick up where I left off and continue farming humanity. In fact, I could even go so far as to farm humanity off camera so that when we came back, I'd just have a big old fucking cluster of it. Like Nestle Bunch of Crunch. Doesn't that sound fun? You know what I could do? Because I'm an adult, I could just equip a different weapon to kill these little fucking things with. Like, I realized I don't actually have to use the spear or the other thing, the cudgel, against them. Although I don't think this was the correct choice. Where is my Drake sword? And now, if I really want to, I could fucking I forgot the name of Ichigo's fucking move. I haven't said it so long. Getsuga Tensho them. There you go. Sorry, I was about to lose all my fucking anime cred. Also, I have to take things off so that I can fast roll. No, I forgot I'm beef jerky. It's so embarrassing. How embarrassing. Okay, this weapon isn't any better at hitting these little motherfuckers. The fire sword? Is it that simple? Where are you? Fire Schwartz sword. This has like an arc to it. I mean, these little fucking things have like half an HP, so anything can kill them. A discouraging comment. It's like, oh, look, a little baby skeleton. Like, why don't you ride a roller coaster? You can't. You're very short. And then they're like, oh. They need to move out to the home on the range where the deer and antelope play, because seldom is heard a discouraging word. And the skies are not cloudy all day. That I didn't realize the investment I was making when I referenced that song. Ooh, gimme. I'm just fit to burst with humanity. I got 10 max out of my... I like how I'm doing all this and my roommate is probably sitting out there tapping his foot and looking at his watch like Sonic the Hedgehog's idle animation, waiting for me to respond whether I'm going to ride to the store with him. I want to kill Nito before the end of this episode. But I also want to farm up a few more humanity, and I mean, this is the best opportunity to do it. I don't feel like running back here after killing Nito and doing it because I'm lazy. And look at this. We can't hold all this humanity. It's like limes. We can't hold all of it. And plus, I've discovered the most efficient way to farm it now that I've equipped this fire longsword. It's always... See, here's the thing. I've got to go on a Miyazaki rant. It's always nice in a Souls game when you can have a variety of weapons on your character for different situations, but Miyazaki hates that. He wants you to have one weapon fu that you love unconditionally above all other weapons, because he only gives you enough upgrade items throughout the game to really max out one weapon. So that's bad, and he shouldn't do that. That's my rant. It lost a little steam there, and I need to hire a Ghost Rider there to punch it up. He'll show up on his motorcycle with his flaming skull and be like, "This would be more awesome with chains and shit in it." I'm like, I said Ghost Rider. Jesus, Nicolas Cage, get out of my fucking house. Okay. Whew. You know, there's another option. I could not go to the store. But then I can't obtain items that the store sells if I'm not physically there. I could order it through the internet, but it'd take a while to get here. Can you order beer through the internet? Like, is that some loophole? Why are teenagers abusing that? Look at all of you little fucking asshole skeleton babies. Skeleton babies, they'll make your dreams come true. I want that. I want that. I got it. It's mine now. It's all mine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, girl. You know I love that humanity. People are like, you tits or ass, man. I'm like, neither. I'm all about that humanity. When a girl shows compassion for her fellow man, and also the other living things of the earth, I get rock fucking hard. Nothing hotter than a girl at a beach during an oil spill, cleaning oil off of seagulls. That shit makes my dick diamonds. This is so stupid. I can't believe I'm debating whether or not I need to keep recording this. God, this is stupid. Alright, look. Let's... Just a few baby skeletons for the road, just to get me through the day, and then I'll stop the recording. Oh, I have to have that. No, God. Why? Miyazaki knew. When people were playtesting this game, they found out you could farm humanity down here, and they were like, oh, this is nice, a place to get humanity. It makes the game better. And Miyazaki was like, my game? Better? And he just spit coffee everywhere, and his monocle flew off his eye, and his top hat shot off the top of his head, and he was like, I can't allow this. Make the item randomly fall through the floor. And they're like, oh, Miyazaki, you evil genius, you. Is 12 humanity enough? Maybe. Maybe. No, it's not. Alright. I'll see y'all in the future. Alright, I'm back from the store. And what a fun time I had. A fun little adventure, me and my roommate go to the store. And one of the items I attained is sitting in front of me. It is a Mike's Harder Passion Fruit Lemonade. Son, I'm passionate about passion fruit. What we got here? I guess that's what passion fruit tastes like. I don't know if I've ever eaten a passion fruit. Is passion fruit a metaphor? Regardless, back to the fray. I was going to farm these little motherfuckers, you know, by myself, all alone. And then, you know, just cut to where I had like 90 humanity. But I realized, no, you all deserve better. If you're watching this, you're more than likely a Tenfey true believer. And so you deserve to see me murdering baby skeletons for hours on end. That's the Tenfey difference. What are you three doing? Having a fucking powwow over here? Who said there was a powwow? I didn't know about a powwow. Who told you to put the bomb on? Okay. Let's get a... How many can you spawn at once? What is the world's limitation on skeleton babies? I haven't started recording. Oh my god. I'm some kind of fucking idiot. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Back from the store. I'm just going to leave that previous audio in. Probably with a still image. So that way y'all know. Y'all get the true Tenfey experience. Good times. We're having a good time here. Jesus Christ. Shadowplay has like a little icon in the bottom right corner that turns green when you're recording. I'm not used to it, alright? It's technical difficulties. You gotta let me stretch my legs. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 baby skeletons baked in a pie. Is that all? One of those baby skeletons went back there like he's cool. Like he's gonna sneak up on me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, girl, give me the humanity. So anyway, how y'all doing this Sunday? Sunday, July 3rd. Is that Independence Day in Central Time? I don't know if that counts as a joke, but I still appreciate it. Oh, baby skeletons. You're so fucking adorable. I forgot that if I two-hand this shit and hit R2, you get a big old girthy wide swing. Probably the best type of swing for killing baby skeletons. Do you think they're the same baby skeletons that keep resurrecting, or are there just this many dead babies down here? Is Nito, like, run a prom night abortion clinic? That was really bad. I even had the sense to realize how poor taste that joke was, but I was so dedicated to it, and to you kind people watching this. If you want to unsubscribe, it's okay. I understand. It was a shitty joke. But I'll stand by it. I won't compromise the integrity of the Tenfey channel by not saying shitty quote-unquote jokes. If I'm going to make a joke about the central time zone of North America, then I'm going to make a joke about fucking abortions. It's just the way I roll, son. I'm telling you, the principles that the Tenfey channel was founded on. Go back and watch OMG Hunk. I don't pull any punches in that either. I just say, oh my god, a lot. And make references to the It's Marvel Baby video. Even in its very first Tenfey video, it's just me referencing other things. Tenfey is the Family Guy of Let's Play style videos. It's the most self-deprecating thing I've ever said about my channel. But I can't deny it. All of these baby skeletons I'm murdering, and just nary fucking drop of humanity. Oh, never mind. You had to say something. It's like customer service. You have to say something before they'll help you. Nope, stick with the girthy R2 swings there, Sparky. realized I don't want to use up too much Estus because I am going to go up there immediately and fight Nito. And even if I have a bunch of humanity, it's not the most efficient way to heal, especially when you're fighting a giant fucking skeleton man who can scream and make a giant blade come out of the ground underneath you, aimed directly for the asshole. An asshole-seeking floor sword, I believe it's called. That should be an equipment card from Magic the Gathering. That shit would be broken. Man, I haven't kept up with Magic the Gathering at all. I kinda, every now and then, I'll like look up what's going on in Magic the Gathering just to see what like the settings and stuff are, and to see if they've brought back cat people, because every few years they bring back cat people, and it's the closest I get to wanting to play Magic again. They had this cool set a while back, and then I think they went back to it, where they had cards that would flip, like, and the number one cards that did it that I noticed were werewolves. So literally one side of the card is like this guy in the ye old town with his tri-point hat looking all bloodborne, and he's like, oh, I'm a goodly man, I'm a baker or a candlestick maker or something, I don't know. And then on the back he's a werewolf, like, who's brandishing a baguette in one hand and a big old candlestick in the other, and he's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm one of them bread candle werewolves that you read about all the time in fucking Eastern European folklore. Somebody out there, draw me a bread candle werewolf. I think the humanity's dried up. I think I had the good... Oh, no. See? I have to complain about it. How many should we get, realistically? How long should I farm humanity? Remember, humanity are my extra lives, because when my humanity runs out and I can no longer stop being beef jerky, then that's it. The game's over. Delete the character, uninstall the game, get my Steam account banned, delete the YouTube channel, delete all records of my birth and life, and then kill myself. That's the end goal. That's a lot of work I just described. I don't know if I want to go through with that. We'll get 15. How's that sound? One more humanity, and if I get really desperate for humanity, I could always trudge my ass back down here and slaughter just a few more baby skeletons. Okay, there's one right there. Booyah. But I mean, we got to get to full HP before we fight Nito, which means I'm gonna need one more for the road. You know, I can quit killing baby skeletons anytime I want. It's just I don't want to quit killing baby skeletons. All right, I'm an adult. It's my choice. All right. My Dark Souls, my choice. All right. I don't want a bunch of people in the Congress telling me what I can and can't do with my Dark Souls playthrough now. Oh, Jesus. Grab it. It fell through the floor. You got me, Miyazaki. You got me good. Look, he's over there hiding behind one of them rocks, just giggling. He's like the dog. He's like Muttley from the Wacky Races. He's like... Who would be not Snively Whiplash. What was his name? The Snively Whiplash-esque guy from Wacky Races. Dick Dastardly or something. I never understood the point. Dick Dastardly would get ahead of everybody. He wanted to win the race, so he would try to set up booby traps to sabotage everybody, which would spectacularly backfire on him. But if he's that far ahead of everyone, why doesn't he just win the damn race? He's like, oh, I'm so far ahead, I have 3 hours to set up this elaborate trap where I dug a hole in the road and put a carpet over it because, you know, another humanity fell through the fucking floor. Like, okay. Oh, look at that. A twofer. Good. Okay, we're doing it. This is enough. Alright. I've had my fill of baby skeleton murder. Just for today. It is a Sunday afternoon. It is the Lord's Day. Okay, what do we want? We want you. And you. Mask of the Child. Oh, sweet child, mask of mine. These references keep getting more tenuous. I'd say the Mask of the Child is our official get-up for the Catacombs, so we'll still wear it for this boss fight. We'll keep these on there because I think Nito can toxify you too. Now here's the thing. Once again, Miyazaki loves it when you are forced to fall and take damage in his video game, so that's what's about to happen. Hold on, I need some more passion fruit. And my vitality... I've got a whopping 11 vitality, which means the moment I hit the ground, I'm going to have to try to sippy before the asshole blade gets me. Is that the sequel to Infinity Blade, Asshole Blade? The God King's Asshole Blade. Alright, skip the cutscene. Do you hear the screaming? Roll! My God, roll! 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 Okay, my asshole is safe for today, for now. Now, the big advantage of having this club is we can kill these little pissant skeletons and they won't respawn infinitely like they do normally. They still roll over here and piss me right the fuck off, but we can deal with them at least. We have an option. We won't end up like poor Bogus Bryson in his Ornstein playthrough, who was down here just having the greatest fucking time trying to kill all these skeletons. He was not happy. Alright, good. Zip, zip. And there, hey, look, he's looking real fucking neato over there. Let's fight this fool. Fight this fool! Alright, this doesn't do a terrible amount of damage to him, so we probably should re-equip our lightning spear, because it would be we'd be better off. Where you at? There you are. Nito's like, don't look at your inventory, we're fighting! Good! Good! Am I out of range? I am. Yay me. Whoop. Alright, Nito, you smug bastard. You smug bastard! Oh my god, roll. Roll! I don't know the timing on that. It's you just spam the roll button and pray. Excuse me, sir, I need a sip of Estus. Don't you blow up! He's like, I'm going up. God damn it, Nito. I hate you and I hate your arena. Why was that out of range? Okay, so this is just super blow up adventure. This is what we should have called this game, because it's the only attack Nito does. Another humanity, garçon. Okay, shields, sometimes shields just don't work. They exist in a quantum state. We have Schrodinger's shield equipped. It's just, until you observe the shield, you can't tell whether or not you're going to take damage. Man, this lightning spear ain't doing much to him either, is it? So let's get some girthy fucking stabs in. No, of course not, because even though I'm shoving this thing up his bony asshole, it's not enough to appease Miyazaki. Look, I'm hitting him right in his fucking creamy thighs. Like he's an Amish whore. Okay, come on. Oh. I guess we can't lock on when we're attacking him. We got to aim the shit ourselves. Manually. Miyazaki has a bias against spears. Everyone knows all the coolest video game characters use spears as their main weapon. But in Dark Souls, spears are just, they're useless. You ever get Ornstein's spear? You're like, oh boy, I'm going to use this spear. And I'm going to upgrade my faith and my dexterity. No, you're not going to do any fucking damage. Alright. Just put your Zweihander on. It's what Miyazaki wants. He loves hardcore PvP. Especially Deutschland-based hardcore PvP. So he wants you to have that fucking Zweihander. Hans and Franz out there to represent. I'm endlessly bitching, but I'm honestly not having that hard a time with this fight. It's almost like I just like whining. Now that shouldn't have hit me, Your Honor. I'm going to prove today, beyond a shadow of doubt, for the good people of the court, that I should not have taken a hit. Quid pro quo, Your Honor. Habeas corpus. Alright, I don't know if I can get out of range of this one, but we'll try. Oh my god, do I try. In this institution. Okay. You gonna try to grab me, Nito? Huh? You think you're somebody, don't you? You think you're cool? Alright, you're almost dead. Hear that, Nito? You and your skeleton friends are dead. Alright, let's finish this motherfucker off. I had enough of this nonsense. I was trying to time that shit for when I insert the Final Fantasy III victory fanfare, but I realized my emotes are just all fucked up. Do I not have hurrah? Yeah, it's right there. Jesus. Look at this. It's so shameful. This coming from the man who made the award-winning standard issue Pyromancer playthrough, and I can't even time my fucking celebrations. The Tenfey channel is just... Remember when Tenfey was good? Disclaimer. Tenfey was never good.